Hi everybody, we're Martini Garden. Nice to see everyone. We're doing a song called Give a Little Love. It's not hard to learn. When you give a little love, you get some in return. Even when life should take a wrong turn, when you give a little love, you get some in return. Everybody needs somebody. No man's an island on his own. You don't have to be all alone. Be all alone, my friends. Listen to me. When you show a little love, that's what you'll receive. All it takes is one step at a time. Soon there'll be no mountains you can't climb. Everybody needs somebody. No man's an island on his own. You don't have to be all alone. Be all alone, my friends. Listen to me. When you show a little love, that's what you'll receive. All it takes is one step at a time. Soon there'll be no mountains you can't climb. Show a little love. Show a little love. Show a little love, that's what you'll receive. Show a little love. Show a little love. Show a little love, that's what you'll receive. Show a little love. Show a little love. Show a little love, that's what you'll receive.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Friday night's Martini Garden Show with Madhouse TVs. And I'm James Hughes. You'll find me on Facebook. You'll find me out there playing in bars. You'll find me on park benches playing. I don't care. I love my music, and I love my music friends. And tonight, I have a special guest. For one, co-hosting with me tonight, Eve Fasolino. She is from, well, we've known each other from back in the 70s, back in the day.
Right.
But as of now, she's working, she works with Stony, I'm allowed to say this, yes? Okay. Sure. WUSB at Stony Brook, 90.1. And she is very, very active in the community with music and doing fundraisers and very much into the new music scene and the old one. Yeah. But we have a lot of fun with it. We've been working together for a little while now and totally enjoy the time. Our main guest tonight is Susan Bach.
Hello.
A songwriter and a performer here in New York.
How is everyone? Thank you for tuning in.
Excellent. You look great
Thank you
today.
for having me. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here at Madhouse TV. You sounded a little bit like, not Bela Lugosi when you started. What was that Friday Night, Fright Night thing? The, what was his name? Oh.
I have that kind of voice.
Yes!
Exactly.
Good
evening.
Yeah.
Good evening. Yes, I have that voice, especially when I have a little chest cold. It just gets deeper. So, Luke, I am your father. I got that one too. But anyway, on to the events of the evening. Tonight we're going to talk with Susan about where she's been playing, what she's been up to, and we're going to have her play at the end. And I can't wait for that because I'm going to play with her on one or two. And that's always something I look forward to. So let's start with Susan. Tell us, Susan, how you doing, baby?
Excuse me, I guess I have, well, I don't have your cold, but I think I have like a frog in my throat.
Could have been when I was hooking you up there. You never know. I'm quick.
I'm so happy to see Eve again. She's one of my first influences on Long Island in the music scene that you were speaking of, Jim.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, Carrie Carney. And through Carrie, I had a chance to play some of the venues. And I met Eve. And I also did an interview on WUSB a while back that was just so much fun at Stony Brook University, of course. And I've been playing music my whole life. My last name is Bach, B-A-C-H, so that kind of speaks for itself. I'm unschooled, though, however. I'm self-taught. My dad taught me 3 chords when I was about 6.
It must have been the 3 you needed.
That's all you need, really.
That's all you need is 3 chords, and you just change it around. And then my grandmother, my father's mother, played piano for the silent movie era.
Really?
Yeah, in theaters throughout New York. She did a lot of the Gaslight Sound and Cowboys and Indians and Boogie Woogie. So I grew up listening to my parents do that because my father played, my mother sang, they sang together, and it was just really a lot of fun. It's great. And now I get a chance to do it for a living, and it's just great. I can't believe it. It's like a dream come true.
Right? Where you been playing?
Last week I played at the Keystone Yacht Club. We did a private party, Steve Marks and I on bass, for Valentine's Day. That was really nice. It was beautiful, beautiful hall. And let's see, before that we were at Kilmeyer's in Staten Island. We've been there about 4 years now. And then coming up, we have 3 really big shows, a really big show that I'm really excited about. In March, I have on the 14th, I have a show with Steve Marks at Ale House in City Island. And that's a pretty big venue.
Yes.
That's like, I haven't done something like that before. So I'm really excited about that. That's that whole music scene in that part of,
Yeah, they got some big
I guess, New York City. And then the next day, we're back at Austin's Ale House to celebrate St. Patty's Day. And this is our 4th year there. So that's really great. And I'll have my drummer with me for that. And then on April 25th, we're playing at Thai Rock. And that's in Rockaway. And that's like the biggest music scene in Queens that's going on. And we're there on the 25th. And so, I keep busy.
Yes, you do. Wow.
But I just love running into old friends.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell the story of the first time I saw Susan? And it may indeed have been the first time that she played on Long Island, and it was through Carrie Carney, playing a show that I was running out at Candy's Magic Pub, which is Jimmy's no stranger there. And
My home turf.
yeah, and Carrie, he called me up and he's like, "Can I bring Susan Bach out?" How fast he talks. Susan Bach, she's really great. I want to bring her out. So sure. She was supposed to play 1 song before Carrie's set, but the crowd would not let her go. Like, it was just like after the 1 song, another song, and another song, and another song. And pretty soon Carrie was just like leaning against the amp like this, because he knew, he had to give up.
He brought it on himself.
He gave up a lot of his set to Susan. I think he did about 4 or 5 songs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you transform
Was
when
that,
you're playing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well.
You become an entertainer.
Wow.
Right. And she's a great entertainer.
Well, thank you so much. It's, I as I said, I grew up with music in the house. So to me, I really don't feel like I'm entertaining. Especially in this decor, I feel I'm home.
Right.
And it's just an expression of oneself. And as a singer-songwriter, I really love to write about what I see and what I feel. And it's just great. It's just great to be able to play that and have people enjoy it.
You know it. Now you do a lot of fundraisers too, or play for organizations.
I've played at Stony Brook Hospital with Mark Klein.
Yeah.
That was good. I would have to say it was probably the hardest thing I ever did. Was you speak of being an entertainer, was to be singing an upbeat song and to be smiling and seeing and to keep from just completely dissolving and not to play and to just break into tears. So that was really hard. That was really hard.
Yeah, if you don't know Mark, who has a Blues Warehouse, another internet show, every Friday he brings a performer up to the children's ward at Stony Brook, and where they play for some terminally ill children, just to cheer them up and lift their spirits, and hopefully some of them will get better through the music.
You know,
And yeah.
sometimes it's
You know, we were
amazing
speaking
what
of.
music can do, right?
I'm sorry.
No.
I have a terrible habit of.
Go ahead, go ahead.
It's your show tonight, so go right ahead.
But that's what Kerry Carney said to me. I must mention him again. He said that sometimes that you can go out to play, or when you do go out to play shows, and you can touch one person who needed so much that evening to have inspiration. You know, they may be alone or what have you, and you've really made a difference in their life. So, you know, you think about that when you're driving and you're on the road, and, you know, but when you get there, it's so joyful.
Yes, it's a great experience, especially, like you said, when somebody is in need, you know, mentally, something in their life, and you play a song and you hit it for them, and you just, it's like a release for them. And they sought you out later, right? And they're like, that song, the second song you did or whatever, right? They usually confide in you what it was that brought it on. But yes,
Yes,
it's a special feeling.
It's therapy. I mean, if I didn't play music probably since I was a kid, I'd probably be, I guess, a non-musician.
I don't know, something tells me music would seep into your life.
Well, you know, again, my last name is Bach, and I do write a lot of songs in minors, and Bach
He was known
has
for this.
written a lot of songs in minors, and there's something about it. So when I played with Steve Marks, my bass player, the great Steve Marks, he's from Brooklyn Heights. He plays stand-up bass, and he also plays electric bass. So like when we do some of the boogie woogie stuff, you know,
Oh,
muffing
wow.
the guitar, and he's like he's slapping,
Do,
it's
yeah.
really really
Right,
great.
right.
So yeah, and that's the influence from my mom and dad, from my
Sure.
grandmother, which is, you know, just like, you know, like we do a song like 5'2". I mean, how could someone not feel good with a song like 5'2"? You know, that's a good sing-along song.
All right.
Yeah. But tonight I'm going to do all originals.
Nice.
Thank you.
We look
I have
forward
my
to
two
that.
CDs going.
Yes, show them.
Okay. This is my
Show 'em
first
if we can
venture in Masha Sands. It's a place in Florida, and because I live in Breezy Point, so I live, you know, by the beach, so I'm used to that environment, and I find that very beneficial for writing about nature. And that's the back.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then this is Going Down Breezy, which
Love
Rich is telling me. There it is. There it is. And then and this picture was taken by Dennis Harkwell on both sides. Now, this is Going Down Breezy, which is my latest venture. This is produced by Kerry Carney, and he plays upon it. In the song Going Down Breezy, he plays slide guitar, where in the beginning it sounds just like seagulls crying.
all right.
And this picture was taken by Chris Bach, my nephew. There's people body surfing. And the back was taken by Dennis Harkwell, which is a piping plover, because Breezy Point consists of a bird sanctuary. And I'd like to say a special happy birthday to Dennis, as today's his birthday. I mean, his birthday's on Sunday. the
Sunday,
23rd.
close enough.
Close enough.
Yeah, I have it in my mind.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah. So, you know, that's about it. A lot of people sometimes ask me if my music's about a certain place or person, and it could be, but it's mainly about, I would say, the outdoors and nature, and I wrote a lot of songs on location, so to speak. So instead of painting, I just wrote the words and then wrote the music, and went with that, which is amazing.
I love my songwriters because of what it
Yeah.
takes to inspire sometimes.
Yeah, because you never know. I mean, you know, you can't really plan on writing a song. You
No.
can't.
It just hits
You're
you.
right.
with
Yes,
the moment.
absolutely.
I go through spurts myself. I can go 5 years, not even think of anything, total brick wall. And then one night I'll wake up 3 o'clock in the morning and it's coming out of my pores. I got to write it down. I got to play it. I got to record it real quick. Because it leaves, then it's gone.
Yeah. Well, what I would do is, especially on the first CD, it was in Florida, so after being in New York, we went to Florida. And, you know, just to get away from the hustle and bustle. I love New York, but just to slow it down a touch.
Florida
Like
does that.
5 miles an hour, the sign said, and, you know, the dolphins and everything. So I would see something, and then I would ride my bike back, and then write the words in my head. And then when I got home, I had a $10 recorder from Walmart at the time.
Yeah.
But what I did was I recorded everything, because, like you say, you're not going to remember. So I'm like, yeah, I'm pumped up. I'm writing the song, and blah, 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 and I recorded what came out. And that's predominantly all my songs were written that quickly. Some songs I went back and revisited. Some songs I wrote the music first, but that's rare. And then wrote the words. The Sweet Coral Perfume, I wrote it to the sound of a wind chime moving, because everyone has them in Florida.
Oh, yes.
So, and then in the studio, I actually hit it with my foot, and and then played guitar and sang. So it was just really, really fun.
Excellent. Well, we're going to break to commercial right now, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little more to Susan about her endeavors. So hang in there. We'll be right back.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful framed prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. Find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
And welcome back to Martini Garden Show. I'm James Hughes, and tonight I have Eve and, of course, Susan Bach.
Hello.
So we are going to talk. We were just talking a little bit, and she was telling me a story, so I had to stop her because I want her to tell you. So we're going to go on with this. Susan?
Okay, so, thank you.
The foghorn story.
Oh, the foghorn story. Foghorn Leghorn. Foghorn. Okay,
favorite.
so I recently have been asked to maybe write a song about a gentleman named Captain Bill. and who I met at in Woodmere when we played. Steve Marks and I played a Valentine's show, and what I, was doing was whenever the foghorns were sounding breezy and all the different octaves, really low, medium, high, I would write down phrases. So sometimes for some songs I write, I go back and I pick phrases. It's almost like a bouquet, and I put it together, and then I say, like, let's say the genre is something about sea cap or the sea, because I write a lot about the sea. So if it doesn't come instantly on inspiration, on location, I'll go back to phrases that I've written down.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that I can write a song for Captain Bill.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Yeah, because he loves Michael Row the Boat Ashore, and we sang that night,
Hi,
and it was
Michael.
spiritual. It was
Yeah.
beautiful. It was beautiful.
And when you play live, you always put yourself so much into it that.
Oh yeah,
know.
it's just it's amazing. It's a gift. It's just when I was a little kid, I wanted to go to Greenwich Village, but I was too young to go to Greenwich Village, but I wanted to go there, and I wanted to sing, and I loved Joan Baez and Judy
Oh,
Collins, and then again later, of course, Joni Mitchell, and that's what I wanted to do, but I couldn't because I was a kid. I was whatever. I was in school. I was 10 years old, and about that, and then Woodstock, I didn't even know happened till it was over.
Oh.
Because, I guess, we lived in Breezy Point in the summers, and we lived at the beach, so we were pretty sheltered. We didn't get around
Yeah,
that
I was
much.
young. I was young myself.
Yeah, I didn't know. Did you laugh?
I
She
did
missed
hear something.
Woodstock. Oh no.
I know.
I was a little too young.
We caught the reruns. But
But I saw Richie Havens, and you talk about the show, and I always loved the way he played, the energy of which he played, and he really inspired me a lot for playing. And then I loved everything that he did with his thumb. He was just incredible.
Yeah, the way he plays, he
God, it was just a prophet of rhythm.
yeah, that was
And
a
his
tough
voice.
we
Did you ever
took,
hear
too.
him sing Just Like a Woman?
No, I haven't.
And then there's a song I should mention. My sister Marie would ask for it. Follow. There's a song that he sings called Follow, and it's slow, and it's absolutely beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's, we all have our favorites, and of course, from the Woodstock era, there was a lot. If you remember the double album set and everything, and that, there was.
I love the albums. I love reading everything, all the fine print, everything. And I
Yes.
just loved it. It was great.
Pictures, the posters.
Yes.
Yes.
It was great.
And I've always, now of course, Tommy Marr knows a little about Woodstock himself, and he got to see one of my favorite, of course, Jimi Hendrix. I love Jimmy. I grew up, trying to play his style and trying to emulate him in a way, but as it is, I went more to folk.
Oh, yeah.
But
Right.
I'll tell you what, when he played his 12-string, there's a few albums where he did this, and man, totally different for him, but just as great.
I know, it's kind of like when I would hear Keith Richards play an acoustic guitar. I'd be like, it was kind of like, watching like a lion tamer, like just being gentle with like a little lamb or something, something. It's like, because I loved it. Stones were a great influence on me. I mean, I always loved the Beatles, of course, but when the Rolling Stones came on the scene, and they had the Beggars Banquet album,
Yes.
I
Oh,
thought
one
I
of my
would
favorites,
die
yeah.
because I loved rhythm and blues. I just really loved that kind of beat, so I was like, wow, okay.
More of an edge than the Beatles.
Yeah, I thought they were pretty good. And Brian Jones, goodness sakes.
Yeah. Well, they
Sorry.
were more rebels. Yeah.
Definitely.
But I love folk music. I was raised on folk music and country. My parents did a lot of Johnny Cash.
Nice.
Yeah, and
One of
because
my
what
favorites.
happened was when Ray Charles crossed over with "I Can't Stop Loving You," and
Right.
it's like, and my father was always the first one to get the albums. He brought in Peter, Paul, and Mary. Remember in the basement, almost like this. Do you remember the? Excuse me. And Joan Baez, "Know Well," her Christmas album. It's not. I don't know if many people know of it, but her voice is incredible. And let's see what else. Bob Dylan. Kingston Trio.
Yeah, oh, Kingston
Yeah.
Trio, yes.
What about
That-
Marty Robbins?
But you bring up Kingston Trio, yeah. And who was John Denver was
Yes.
a part of that too. And it's amazing how a lot of bands came out of that era.
And then folk rock,
Yes.
right?
yes,
Which
they
was like
carried
always
on.
fun, because then you can like just put a rock edge to it.
Hey, that's rock and roll. I love
Yeah,
it.
that's always
You
fun.
could always, it's like pepper. You just add a little rock and roll. It's much,
A lot
much
of
better.
great influences there.
Oh goodness gracious!
So we got, what do we have?
Excuse me.
One more time, I want you to mention the dates that you're going to be
Okay,
playing.
let's see on for next month.
Yes.
Okay, because I've been saying that I've been wanting to play like maybe just once a month now, but in the beginning I couldn't do that. I had to like be out there,
Every
there.
day.
Right, and now it's and then I took a little break, and then I got a new guitar, my Taylor,
That is awesome.
which,
I love,
which
you
I
know
just
me.
love. Yeah.
I'm a
And your
Taylor
Taylor too is beautiful. I'm really looking forward to playing Nuclear Blues with you. Yeah.
Nuclear Blues.
And it's like, I just can't believe it. I know I should say something more than I can't believe that I do this, but again, to me, it's like, I don't read music, but I can write music and I can play music, and it's just, there's a lot of people that are like that too. I'm not the only one in the world, but I feel sometimes that it's a force for some reason that was, like some people say, a gift that was given to me, and it's kind of like I just can't not do it.
Yeah, something's missing in your life.
Right,
if
and
you're not.
especially if I'm doing the music I've written, which I'm doing now. I'm doing a lot more of that in my shows. Steve Marks, who I play bass with, is just phenomenal. He's a professional musician. He teaches bass in school in New York City, and he's got a great ear. He charts my music, which is something I can't do.
Right.
And it's just, he's right there, and we just have so much fun playing together because it really sounds good. I'm putting more and more and more of my songs in. And what I do now with my iPhone, I make a voice memo. We don't even have to go rehearse. You know what I'm saying? I just send the voice memo, and I just give the chords. Especially if it's a song that I haven't recorded yet. The Coyote song in these hills. So so that's what I'll do, and that makes it really easy. So it's interesting how it's changed from like in the old days of making a cassette and all that, doing that, and then having to rent a studio.
I remember reel to reel. Remember using those?
Wow.
Yeah, oh, that's like old school now.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
where are you recording? Is there a studio that you're working in?
If I do when I do record, I record it out in what's the name of that in Patchogue, Rick?
Suffolk.
Yes, Suffolk Recording
Suffolk.
Studio. Thank you.
Okay.
Dan Welch's.
Dan Welch's, thank
Yes.
you, yes. Yes. I have enough material for another CD. I just have to just decide to do it.
Well, you can depend on me if you need
Oh,
help. I'll be
thanks.
there for you. I love it.
Thanks.
She is awesome. I have
Oh.
too much fun playing with her.
Thank you.
If I remember correctly, didn't you have a day job at one point?
One time I was in the corporate world.
Right.
Right. And then I
you were able to.
I retired from that, stopped doing that. And
I
then,
can't wait till I can do that. Go on.
what's that?
I can't wait till I can retire.
Oh, yeah, you definitely
and
have
do
to.
this.
It's great. But to play, that's what I'm saying, like to play music full time is just,
So
I can't
fulfilling.
believe I get to do it.
Wow,
And that's when I went to Florida and made this.
nice.
So, it was like, no more briefcase, no more stockings, no more,
Right.
just, everyone putting
5:30 wake ups.
Yeah. I mean, the thing I always had to watch out for were the messengers because I was fast. So I had to be really careful that if I got to the corner and went to go, that I didn't get clipped. One time, a messenger came up and started fighting with me and yelling at me.
Really?
Yeah, but I was just getting on my bus. But it was horrible. It was horrible. I didn't like it.
Now life is good.
But it's good. I played at the bitter end, which is great.
yeah,
And
downtown.
yeah, I'm a VIP songwriter there, and I really have to get back there and play the bitter end jam. I have to do that.
Great. Well, I
Which is
know.
great.
Take Jimmy with you.
I'll follow you wherever you want to go.
Okay.
I'll bring
Well,
Eve
but
with
Eve,
me.
will you come too?
Yeah, sure.
You have to come too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you
Yeah, so
you getting ready to play?
Yeah, you want to hear a couple of songs?
You know what we're going to do? We're going to break to commercial, and when we come back, we're going to have Susan play some stuff for us. Hopefully I get to play one song, maybe, with her too. So, hang in there. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 of a cup.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware.
We have 3 of the largest showrooms of safes on display and in stock. You can see and touch them in person instead of browsing a catalog. We carry gun and rifle safes, burglary safes, jewelry safes, fire rated from a half hour to 2 hour. Famous name brands.
We sell Gardol.
We sell AMSAC. The new AMSAC touchscreen.
If you're ever in need of a safe, think Brooklyn's best, locksmith and hardware. Right, Lockie?
That's right, Alan.
Well, welcome back. And like I promised, we have Susan's going to play us some stuff. So I'm going to let you play alone for a few, and I'll join her later. But for right now, we have Susan Bach.
Thank you.
Okay, I was talking about my parents that did country, so I'd like to start with a song I wrote the day Johnny Cash died. It's called Gone Within the Music. 2, 3, 4.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Dad, where do babies come from?
Well, there's that big, shiny rocket ship. That's right, it's filled with babies. Babies of all kinds. And when the shiny rocket ship penetrates, mommy, dad goes, and when the time is just right, there's a space launch.
All systems go.
Babies of all kinds. Released all over the place. Yeah, Africa. Well, mommy's Babylandia. That's right, it's filled with babies. After an amazing 9 months, babies. And that, son, is where babies come from.
But Jake said babies come from
Planet. Babylandia.
You go,
play with us on the bus.
The wheels on the bus
go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hogshair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab.
Hi, sorry I broke it. I'm gonna redo that song about Johnny Cash. Here we go. It's called Gone Within the Music. 1, 2, 3, 4. Music. It's now it works. I think it's the I don't know what it is. Hey, I started out with nothing, and
Being a fireman is more than just putting out blazes and giving kittens CPR. Sometimes my duty demands I fan the flames, like when a call comes in from a lady who needs immediate assistance. Maybe she needs help with a computer thing. Maybe she wants to go antique. Could be as simple as understanding that walking in heels it's hard. Aussi simple que l'été dernier à Paris. C'est sympa. Maybe it's ladies' night in, and she wants a simple, delicious recipe for margaritas with a twist. First, a can of limeade. Now hold on to this. You'll be using it. Side note, kittens make everything better.
Yay! We have it working! No, but it was mad. It was mad. Okay. Now, is it working? I'm telling you, this thing keeps going in and out. Maybe it's haunted. Oh. Okay, here's a song called The Moon I wrote. I'm doing all originals tonight. Thank you so much. Here we go. Turn sideways, close her eyes, pulling dark covers over the sky and the earth below. Turns the soul, you feel the pull. She comes and goes, friend again, yeah, until she's full. Yeah, the leaves went dancing down the lane. searching blindly through the rain. Knock, 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 please let me in. Can't remember how or where to begin. Yeah, again. Children sleep safe in their beds. Can never return to their place again. Yeah, in our heads. Shadow turns its dark face, moving silently from place to place. La 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 la. Yeah, yeah. La 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 la. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, baby, hold me tight. Save me from the darkness that grows so deep in the night. It's all real, it really is better. Anything that I can't remember. Yeah, dear Lord, ever. And the wind is like a train. Yeah, and it carries away all my pain. Yeah, and the wind is a sweet train. Oh, and it carries away all my pain. La 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 la.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Susan.
You want to do Nuclear Blues? Because I think that would fit in better than Breezy.
Anything you want. You ready? Go right ahead. I'm with you.
Okay, we're gonna do Nuclear Blues for you.
Bring me up a little.
Check.
Guitar.
Check. Okay, there it is. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is that boogie woogie you're talking about. Come on, Jen. Come on over here and do that. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Wake up in the morning, down to the sea. Wonder why this jellyfish glow like me. Got those nuclear blues, yeah, Eve. Got nothing to lose. Let's have a close-up of Eve. Well, if you see me walking sideways, you know I got that place. Yeah, boogie woogie children right here in Long Island at Madhouse TV. Yeah, my dog me out, my cat just barked. Stick me in the corner, I'll be a night light after dark. Got those nuclear blues, yeah, got nothing to love. But if you see me walking sideways, you know I got them blues. Everybody walk sideways. Hey, go, look at you. Everyone sitting at home, go to your right, now go to your left. Wake up in the morning, get down to the sea. Wonder why this jellyfish glowing like me. Got
That was for you, Keith. Thank you. Okay.
We lost it again.
We lost it again. The mic went out, but... Okay. But, what do you call it? It's Madhouse TV.
That's it. It's getting crazier.
Okay. So I'm going to do the song I wrote about Going Down Breezy. Okay?
Nice.
We'd like to send this out to Rich, who's right out there, and Jennifer, who's slinking around the studio here. Come on over here, slink over here. You ready? His song I wrote about Breezy Point, and I'd like to send this out to my husband Dennis, and Kerry Carney, and my son Keel, and my 5 grandkids. Here we go. And
let's not forget Tommy Marr.
What was your name again? Again, Tommy. You ready? This is down memory lane. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going down breezy. Yeah, where the ocean meets the bay. God bless breezy and the whole U.S. of A. Take the screens, wash them down, and you put them up. Cold drink is melting in a plastic cup. Later that day, walk to the bay. You're living life the breezy way. Can't keep the sand out of your bed. Sound of the waves crashing in your head. Pipe and plovers nestled in the sand. Welcome to this magic land. Everyone, go down breezy. Sing it out. Where the ocean meets the bay. Hey, God bless breezy. And the whole U.S. of A. Over from the Borfield, there's a crack of the back. How about double your money back? Later that day, yeah, and there's fireworks on the 4th of July. Sugar Bowl, the Blondie, the Bay House Way. Meet me at Kennedy's on the bay. 12 o'clock siren, here we go again. Just like, yeah, it happened way back when. Everyone, go down breezy. Where the ocean meets the bay. Hey, God bless breezy. Yeah, and the whole U.S. of A. Last verse. Go down, let me hear. Where the ocean meets there. Hey, God bless breezy and the whole U.S. of A. Big finish, children, and the whole U.S. of A. Thank you,
Suzanne. Woo! Once again, I want to thank you for coming on my show.
For picking there.
Making it crazy like it was supposed to be.
Did you name this after Mad Comic Book by any chance?
We should. Alfred E. Newman, I could be in.
I know, I loved it.
All right, we got another song. We got 5 more minutes.
Okay.
So let's do another one.
Okay, let me just make sure I'm tuned. Okay, I'm going to slow it down a slight taste. And I'm going to do a song I wrote. I keep saying that, but it feels so good to say it.
They're all good.
Thank you. It's called Rain.
Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there's a nice big dance floor out there. rain keeps falling down. Softly wets the ground. Pitter patter, just for two. Pitter patter, I love you. Oh, 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 oh. Mist floats through the trees. Here beneath these, pitter patter, just for two. Pitter patter, I love you. Oh. Across the sky, you pull me close, don't ask why. Our hearts, they beat in the night. Give love a chance, it feels so right. Oh, 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 oh. Rain comes falling down, softly wets the ground. Pitter patter, just for two. Pitter patter, I love you. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you. Now that was one written on location, and thank you very much. In the Apalachicola Forest. We were bike riding, and we'd see some beautiful things, deers running across the path, and so I kind of wrote that one out there for somebody. Okay.
All right.
So what
let's
does he
end
want
on
us
a
to do?
song. Go ahead.
Okay.
We're going to do. We got a minute.
Tommy, thank you for rocking to that one.
Woo!
Okay. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to do a song I wrote for my son Keel. He'd call me up. He's a great guitarist and a great singer. It's called Through Looking Glass Music. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a fall-like feeling in the air, and summer flowers have all followed the lead. The baby's getting big, California. Miss them so much that my heart bleeds. Through looking glass music, I see the reflection, you and me. Sort of fell through the cracks, but I have finally gotten it back with your voice flowing like a river. Happy, sparkling, carefree, through the glass music, I see the reflection, you and me. Stocks go up, they tumble down, yeah. music heel keeps going round and round. You call me up, you sing a song. Love how music carries us along with your voice flowing like a river. Happy, sparkling, and carefree. Through looking glass music, I see the reflection, you and me. Through looking glass music, I realize, son, you're just like me. I love you, Keel.
Love you too.
Big shout out to Aiden and Gavin.
Thank you,
and
everybody.
Shane, Kelly, and Ryan. And my Peggy.
And everybody from Madhouse TVs, thank you. Get home safe, all right?